Welcome to the first edition of A&AT News, where we highlight the latest and greatest in accessibility and assistive technology news. Today is May 6, 2023, and in this video we're going to highlight some new product releases and some upcoming ones as well. There are a lot of new products this year in 2023. There have been quite a few different conferences like the SightTech Global in December of 2022, there was CES in January 2023, there was ATIA and CSUN. Between all these conferences, there were a lot of different product announcements, and today we're going to cover some of them. And in later videos, we will definitely be following up with more products and more software and apps and updates, all sorts of things. I'm your host, Carrie Morales, and this video has been brought to you by the Carrie on Accessibility patrons. A big, huge thank you to Tough B Fong for being a Koa Epic ally and to Dan Barrett for being a Koa ally. And thank you to all the Koa patrons for supporting this channel. All the links of these products will be down in the descriptions, and there will be video chapters if you want to jump around this video. So the first one is the Victor Reader Stream 3rd generation. This is by Humanware. It is a book player among other things. It can play media, it can play podcasts, you can take voice recordings, and a lot more. And I will be doing a full review in the upcoming weeks. It's available now and it retails for $550 US. Number 2 is the Sense Player. It is by Hims, and it is a very similar product to the Victor Reader Stream. It can play books, you can record audio, you can do a lot of different things as well. But the Sense Player also has a way that you can connect it to a smartphone and control it from there. And according to some podcasts that I've heard, Hims does plan to put a screen reader on the Sense Player, and you can possibly download different apps on this. It's available now, but Bard support will not be available until summer of 2023. It retails for $650 or $795 US with OCR. Number 3 is the Optima Braille laptop, and I actually did a video on this, a live stream, and this is a full Windows computer with a Braille display on it. This is made through a partnership between Orbit Research and Access Mind, and it is a fully fledged customizable Windows laptop experience, and you can choose what type of Braille technology you want, and there's a lot more to it. It will be coming out next year, but Orbit really wants customer feedback right now. Orbit Research also came out with 3 different magnifiers. They're handheld electronic magnifiers. They are the Magna line, and there is a 3.5 inch, a 4 inch, and a 5 inch. The smallest one retails for $149, the medium one is $199, and the largest 5-inch model is $249 US. There are a lot of electronic magnifiers that are portable like this and handheld that range in the 600, 700 range, so it's really interesting to see Orbit Research, which mostly does Braille products, venture into the magnifier space, and hopefully I can get these 3 in sometime so I can take a video of them. Number 5 is the Orbit Speak. This was a product that was delayed, and it looks like Orbit has announced that they are back on track for manufacturing and will be releasing this product soon. Orbit Research also showcased the Graphiti and the Graphiti Plus at CSUN, which is a multi-line Braille display but can also show different graphics, and one cool thing is you could actually even draw. It looked like it was a bit challenging for people to get a hang of this drawing thing, but it was like a touch screen, or it could sense your finger as you move across the display and display dots, so that was pretty cool. Number 7 is the Monarch display by Humanware. This is a multi-line Braille display as well. All these multi-line Braille displays are really expensive, and most of them are going to be in education, I'm sure. It looks like they are still developing it, and it's not quite out yet, but it will be soon available for education. Number 8 is a Warewolf Gear has an all-terrain cane. It's made of titanium, and it's very adjustable, and it's targeted predominantly for people hiking or going in different types of terrain. Sam from The Blind Life did a really awesome video on this, so I would definitely recommend that if you guys want to learn more about that. And I just love that name too, a Warewolf Gear. That is awesome. Number 9 is the Braille Doodle, which is a Kickstarter. It's to help promote Braille and literacy. It's like this big board. You use a pen stylus and there are little holes on it, and you can use the pen and it brings up these little magnetic balls, and so you can feel the braille, and then when you're done or you make a mistake, you can push those little magnetic balls down. It's also a fun way to make tactile drawings. Number 10 is the Patriot Voice EZ, which is a standalone OCR device. You just put the paper down and take a picture and it will start reading whatever that page says. It has 3 control knobs and the device is meant to be really simple and easy to use. Number 11 is the OrCam Read stand. So the OrCam Read is an standalone OCR device, and it's a handheld one where you can just point it to whatever thing and it will read to you based on the OrCam technology. Now they have a stand so you can have it at the right height for a piece of paper or a book. Number 12 is something pretty cool Sony is currently working on. They're putting a screen reader and a magnifier on their cameras.
Oh, it has voice audio.
Point 2. Still image file 1.
Which is pretty dang cool, and I wish Canon would get on board with it. They've been developing it over the past year or two, and I am really excited for it. Maybe I will get Sony Cameras later. Maybe a lot of you have already heard of it, but I really wanted to include that because I'm excited for it. And they mentioned that they've done some updates. Sony is also working on a attachment to the cameras, and that way you can use the camera as a magnifier. And I think it's a really cool concept, and I would really love to see this and test this out in person. Number 13 is Vispero came out with the compact 8 touchscreen magnifier. One feature that the company was highlighting about this magnifier is that it could make low contrast text into higher contrast. So when you're looking at magazines and things that are very low contrast, it can actually really improve that contrast for visibility for people who are going to be using that magnifier. Number 14 is Eyedaptic, and they have the i5 low vision wearable, and they market this device to people who have lost their central vision. This includes macular degeneration and diabetic retinopathy. Number 15, something that was announced at SightTech Global was the Seleste Glasses. I'm really excited for these. They look like a regular pair of glasses with just a camera, and they are still under development. It's supposed to be under $1,000, possibly under $800 even, and it is a OCR device. Let's see if they put AI on it too. Number 16 is the ARx Vision. This is a headset that you put around your head, the back of your head. It's basically a bone conduction headphone with a camera attached, and it can do OCR, object recognition, things like that. ARx was working on an app called ARxQ, which used AI to give you more context and information about pictures that you take, but that is still under development. And number 17 is the eSight Go, which is a low vision wearable device that will come later in the fall. It's supposed to be much lighter weight than the eSight 4. The eSight 4 personally did not work very well for me, so I'll be very interested to follow this story and how they have improved. One major thing is with the eSight Go, they did mention that they have better video stabilization, so that is something that I definitely struggled with the eSight 4. We'll have to see what happens with the eSight Go. So that is a really quick roundup of all the different devices that are coming out. If I missed something, please leave it in the comments and I'll make sure to include it in the next video. There's so much more that has come out. I just can't fit it all in one video. I'm hoping that these videos will be a little bit shorter, and then I can dedicate longer form videos to go more in depth into each of these products. Let me know what you think about A&AT news and this format, and if you want to support Carrie on Accessibility and my work with technology and accessibility, and one way you can do that is by joining the Carrie on Accessibility Patreon for as low as $1 per month. There are different benefits like weekly update videos and exclusive content. You can check out all the different tiers, prices, and benefits for each one in the link below, or patreon.com/Carrie on accessibility. Another way you can support the channel is by subscribing, liking, and commenting down below, and maybe even sharing it with a friend. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.